glamorous and want a wonderful night out with a very elegant setting and quality champagne, then Lauxes is the place for you. Can't possibly do this segment without champagne. I'm here with Jojo, who's the co-owner of Lauxes.
Hello.
Thank you for talking to us.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Now, why is Lauxes the place to go for champagne?
On the Gold Coast, we have a lot of people on honeymoons and travellers through, and there's a lot of celebrations here on the coast. Queensland actually has the largest champagne sales in a state out of Australia.
Wow.
So we do consume quite a lot of bubbles.
Absolutely, and so you should. How many champagnes do you have? You've got one of the largest
We
ranges.
actually have 26 champagnes available, and that is standard fruits, and then we have a reserve and vintage list as well, so yes.
Fantastic. Now, can you tell us about the different champagnes in front of us?
There are. Everybody thinks of champagne as just being bubbly, but of course every champagne has different sized bubbles in particular. One of the finest, as they call beads, which is the finest bubble, is the Dom Perignon, which is an extreme product.
Yep.
We have the 98 here, but Dom Perignon is known for the 96, which is incredible, with just an amazing vintage, and any vineyard, any champagne house with 96 still going is sought after.
Fantastic.
Very nice here on the end is part of the Moët Hennessy Dom Perignon's portfolio, and it is a sweeter champagne. It is very fine, it's sweet and not particularly dry, and it goes fantastic with seafood. Oysters are just beautiful, or you can have it as a style as a dessert wine. La Grande Dame is it's exceptional, and people prefer to have that with like cheese plates. It goes beautiful with blue cheeses and vintage creams and bries. It's just beautiful. The Krug is like the grandfather or the godfather of champagne. It is the premium product. Every grape is basically nurtured for us with our Krug. And it goes well with any celebration. And once again, I'd probably go with game meat with your Krug. Taittinger is very, very popular in Australia, and it is one of the driest, most Chardonnay styles of champagnes. Once again, it is very dry and it hits your back palate, and you will recognise the Taittinger as soon as you taste it, you can feel it. The Europeans, this is number one job for the Europeans. It's Louis Roederer. And Louis is the champagne encore at the Versace. So as you can tell, a lot of Europeans go through there, and is Europe's number one job. Here we have our Perrier-Jouets, and the bottles are just gorgeous. And once again, the rosé is becoming extremely popular, and the girls love it. It matches very well with, once again, seafood and game meat.
Now we're going to have a look at some of the cuisines, and Jojo, can you tell me any cultures that influence the cuisines here?
Yes, there's obviously a Japanese influence. We were living there for 15 years, and at the moment it's a flavour of the month in Japan.
Yep, absolutely. And what do you have here for us today?
I love to start you off with the oysters. Lauxes champagne goes hand in hand with oysters. We have some beautiful sashimi oysters and seaweed oysters, and the oysters here on the coast are beautiful, but not to the output. The Sydney oysters are one of the best.
Okay, and this one here?
We have a beautiful Oki rib, which is a ribeye fillet for the meat eaters, the carnivores of the coast, which is fantastic. We're quite well known for that as well.
Yeah.
Sashimi, everybody raves about our sashimi. We actually have a Japanese head chef, Akira, who does an amazing job. And our second chef, Aya, she's a Japanese trained sashimi chef. So over here we have the Moreton Bay bugs, which are an absolute favourite. We have guests from all around the world walk in the door and say, do you have those bugs? So obviously it makes a statement for Australia.
Absolutely, it does.
And to finish the evening, we have one of our all-time favourites, which we cannot take off the menu because it's such a good seller, is the old classic apple strudel. And the boys make it with a twist here. It's on the menu. They actually twist it, but it is with a twist, the Lauxes twist.
It's gorgeous. Well, you've got the champagne, you've got wonderful food, but I believe there's still more, is that right?
There is. Lauxes is a multi-venue. We can cater for any occasion. As you can see, it can be a romantic dinner to a wedding party to a corporate event, or we have a lot of the movie stars come through and have their after parties and private parties here. So it rolls on. We're licensed until 2 AM. So you can imagine after dinner it pumps up and you can keep partying and have fun into the wee hours in the morning.
Fantastic. We better let you go and do that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jojo.